Mio. Guten Tag. Hello, welcome back to lectures of my book, IT ERP Projects, 33 years of experience, 99 thoughts, 66 minutes to read. As always, straightforward lecture of a chapter of my book, and then explaining what I was thinking about when I was writing it. Just an iPhone for recording, a virtual background, and some AI sound enhancement. That's all, no cut, directly straight forward. If you like, share. If not, don't share, but let me know. Thank you. Today, thought number 24, don't overguide. Typical assistance or user-guided processes are needed in early phases of a project. Just like a step-by-step workflow, asking you questions, guiding you, or offer pre-filled values. Most of these guided processes then include drop-down lists to select something and then click, go to the next screen. In most cases, these assistants will have a lot of explanatory information. All this is good if the process is either executed very few times or generally the user is not trained. If the routine tasks make sure the users do not need to click all the drop downs and search there, he will know what to enter. This click and search slows him down. Especially when you have a kind of stable business structure, the daily worker will know much more by heart than you think. That when they need to use an assistant to create a purchase order, they will go nuts or go through three drop-down menus and drill to the end. They know all the steps by heart, and often they even have the vendor number and the item number in mind. If they can just type straightforward, they are more efficient. Searching in these endless drop-down lists by scrolling down takes ages, but it does help untrained users. So what I wanted to say with this one, I think this is something which in many IT projects is a main driver in the beginning. Make something easy to use, make it useful, fancy menu, guide the user, help them do right through. And when you then create a first-time purchase order and you have a 6 steps guide to ask you, are you sure to put in the value here and enter the vendor number here? You are happy because you achieve it, even though you don't really know the system, even though it's a first time. And if you type in your second purchase order, it's still fine because you're not trained. But then when you are the purchase agent and you do, 50 purchase order per day, you need to verify it. And each time click through all these assistants, all these drop-down values, all these search things, you are slowed down. You get nuts. I was once in my early phases in the late 90s in a project where we replaced a classic green screen application. There was a guy who was selling some spare parts and he knew all the item numbers for the spare parts and all the custom numbers by heart. And when he used the legacy system, he just typed in vendor number, customer number, item number, and all the printers started. And then we deployed a fancy new state-of-the-art Windows-driven drop-down asking, guiding, help F1 and whatever system, which was lovely because I could use it. I could make a sales order for a spare part. But that guy was then there. Said, okay, now I need to click with the mouse here. Then I type the stuff. Then I grab again the mouse. Then I move to the left. Then I tap in the item number. Then I move to the left. And then I hit in a quantity. He was so annoyed using the system because it took him, 10 times more than before. Because he was the professional. And he didn't understand what he did. And he asked me, Pirmin, what did you do? I just want to print out my sales order and the picking list. And this is something with all the modern system, with all the assistants, we overlook. The trained user, the professional, where the daily business is, he needs to have something where he can use his hand directly, always the mouse, the scanner or whatever, but not need to switch things. Don't click for any menus which he does not need. Don't click the next button because at the end they will always click the next button, even not reading what is there. So guiding is good, especially when you have tasks people do not very often. But if you're tasked where you have a team which is regularly doing the things, then think about how you can make their work efficient. Any work, any movement which is not needed is a waste. Think of this. Make the life easy for the people. Give them what they need to be efficient and fast. And they will learn it. Be sure they will feel the most comfortable way to do it. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Adele. Meow, meow.